Good morning, all of you. Today in this video, we discuss about that arithmetic gradient and geometric gradient. So these two terms we discuss here. The first term is the arithmetic gradient. So in this arithmetic gradient, suppose a constant amount, suppose a constant amount we will get at each year. A constant amount we will get at each year. For first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and so on up to the nth year. A constant amount we will get at each year. And now in this constant amount, suppose at the end of this first year, after this end of the first year, we will get some increment. Which will again remain same for the each year. So first part is to a uniform series. First part is the uniform series of investment. At each year. And second part is the some increment at the each year, and that increment is of equal amount. So there are two parts. One having at each year there are some installment having a fixed amount, and in this particular amount, after each year there is some increment of equal amount. This called as an arithmetic gradient that we will explain through some numericals. Through numericals. So this we will find like this. So there is some increment in investment from the end of the first year to the end of the nth year, and that we will consider as a 0, G, 2G, 3G, like that. So so for nth year, after first year there is some increment. For first year this increment is 0. For second year this increment will be G. For third year this increment will be 2G. For fourth year that increment is 3G, like that up to the nth year. For nth year that increment is n minus 1 into G. So with this we can find out that present value like this. Present value P is equal to G upon 1 plus I square plus 2G upon 1 plus I cube, and so on for up to the year n. For year n, that increment is n minus 1 into G, and year that factor we consider as a 1 plus I raised to n. So this is the present value. That we calculated by considering that simple formula or basic formula, that calculating by considering that basic formula. So these factors, with simplification of this, we will get this bracket. With simplification of this, we will get this bracket as a G into 1 upon I into bracket 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I raised to n minus n upon 1 plus I raised to n. So this bracket is nothing but, this bracket is called as a gradient factor. So such type, in this type, that increment is a continuous, and having steps. So this is called as a arithmetic gradient. So this factor is called as a gradient. So this is called as a arithmetic gradient. So if we go through some examples so that it will get clear. So with this, so we go through some example. So this is the example. So in this example, in this example. So in this example, what present amount at 10%? They ask to find out what present at amount of 10% interest compounded annually. It is equivalent to series of payment. Year 1 rupees 5,000, year 2 rupees 6,000, year 3 rupees 7,000, year 4 rupees 8,000, year 5 that rupees 9,000, and solve using the gradient factor and then using only a single payment present worth factor. So they ask to solve this example. They ask to solve this example and find out the present value. Find out the present value for a particular interest rate. Find out the present value for a particular interest rate. So here in this case, for first year, for 5-year duration is given. 5-year duration is given. For first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. So 5-year total 5-year duration is given. For each year there is some investment. For each year there is some payment or investment, and that will be given. For first year this is a 5,000. For second year this is a 6,000. For third year this is a 7,000. Fourth year 8,000, and fifth year is a 9,000. For fifth year is a 9,000. So if you divide this problem, or if you divide this condition into two parts, so first part there is a we divide this condition into two parts. First part we divide as a uniform series payment. First part we divide this into uniform series payment. Suppose this 5-year period, for 5-year period we divide this into equal amount of payment. So 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Equal amount of payment we divide this condition for the number of periods. Number of period 5 year. Number of period 5 year. So this will be appear like this. For each year there is a 5,000 payment. For each year there is a 5,000 payment. 5,000 for second year also 5,000. So this is a uniform series payment for this first part. Uniform series payment for the first part. And the second part we consider that increment. For second part we consider that increment, and this will be considered under a arithmetic gradient. This will be considered under a arithmetic gradient. So in the second part, for first year there is a 0 increment. For first year there is 0 increment. After completion of this period, and at the end at the second year there is some increment of 1,000. At the second year there is some increment of 1,000. For third year this increment will be 2,000. For fourth year this increment will be 3,000, and for fifth year this increment will be 4,000, like that. So for after certain period or for certain period of steps, certain step period, there is some increment, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, like that. So this gradient we consider as an arithmetic gradient. This gradient we consider as an arithmetic gradient, and this condition of this given in this problem is divided into the two parts. One is the uniform series payment, and another is the increment. Or this is called as the arithmetic gradient. After completion of some year, there is some increment after each year. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, right? So this will be calculated. So present value P, we can calculate as a P1 plus P2. So P1 related to this uniform series payment, and P2 related to the gradient factor. P2 related to this gradient condition. So first part P1, this is related to the find out the present value. First part P1 is the find out the present value for given payment or annuity at each year. given payment or annuity at each year, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, and that annuity is a constant here 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 like that, with some interest rate I for a year of 5 years, for a year of 5 years. So first part, this is first part, this is first part. So this is find out the present value for a particular given annuity at some interest rate I for number of period n, for number of period n. So this is first part, and second part is the related to the gradient, related to the gradient for, again this is for the n year of or n period of time with some interest rate I and with some gradient p by g, with some gradient factor p by g, with some gradient factor p by g. So this will be, this p by g we consider here, this p by g we consider here. So this p by g, this p by g factor is this one, p by g factor, this curly bracket related to this p by g factor, curly bracket related to this p by g factor. So this whatever that curly bracket, in this curly bracket that are related to the p by g factor. So in this curly bracket, n is the number of year, I is the interest rate, So we put whatever that value given, we put that whatever value given, we will find out this p by g factor. We will find out this p by g factor. So this factor comes as a 6.662, and this p by a factor, we already go through that p by a factor, and that p by a factor is nothing but like this. This p by a factor is nothing but like this. This factor 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I 1 plus I raised to n. So this factor is related to like this. This factor is related to like this. 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I raised to n. So this factor p by a. Only this term related to the p by a factor. Only this term related to p by a. So that factor, after putting that values of I, n, so we will get this p by a factor, and that will come as a 3.791. That will come as a 3.791. So first factor related to the uniform series payment, and second factor related to the arithmetic gradient. So in the arithmetic gradient, each year there is some increment. At each year there is some increment, and that increment you consider like this. That increment in this condition we consider like this, and that total present value comes as a 25,670. Total present value comes as a 25,670. This is the example based on this arithmetic gradient. So this arithmetic gradient condition is divided into two parts. One is the uniform series payment, and another one is the by considering that arithmetic gradient or some increment at particular stepped year, and that will be considered under the arithmetic gradient. And after combination of the both conditions, we will get the total value. We will get total value for the increment of each year. Total value for the increment of at the each year. So sometimes there is some increment. Sometimes there is some increment after each year. Sometimes there is some decrement. Sometimes there is a decrement at each year. So this formula slightly changing. Instead of some increment plus, after for if suppose this is for decrement, then it will becomes negative. So in this next case we will go through such example, decrement. We will go through such example of decrement. So in this example, with this, what will be present amount? At 10% interest compound annually is equivalent to series of payment. So by first year 9,000, second year 8,000, third year 7,000, fourth year 6,000, and fifth year it is 5,000. So each year this payment is given 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. So for each year. So if you look at this example, for each year there is some decrement. At each year there is some decrement. So in the first problem, in previous problem, it is related to the increment. It is related to the increment 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000. So in this problem there is some decrement. So this problem again divided similarly in the previous problem, but instead of increment there is some decrement. So first is the uniform series of payment. Uniform series of payments. So first year, second year, third year we divide as a 9000. We can first part we consider as a 9000 uniform series of payment, and second part is the decrement condition. Second part is the decrement, represent decrement condition. First part is the 9000 like that each year, 9000 payment of 9000 at each year. So that will be considered like this, 9000 for each year. And second part, there is some decrement. So after the completion of this second year, there is some decrement of 1000. For first year it is a decrement of 0. First year the decrement is 0. Second year the decrement is 1000. Third year decrement is 2000. Fourth year decrement 3000, like that. So instead of increment, now this problem related to decrement. So only that there is a only instead of plus we consider here minus. Instead of in previous problem this is P1 plus P2. So here we consider P1 minus P2. Otherwise this problem is same. This P by G factor related to the gradient factor. P by A related to the present value for given annuity. Present value for the given annuity of 9000. Given value of annuity of the 9000. So with this factor we use that same formula that we used in the earlier example, and we after putting that I value and n value, we will get this factor and this factor, gradient factor, and this total value comes as a 27,457. So these examples are based on the gradient factor. So first we discussed here that arithmetic gradient. In this arithmetic gradient, at the end of each year there is some increment. And that increment we consider as a arithmetic gradient. So there is in this arithmetic gradient there is a continuous increment in the investment. Continuous increment in the investment per period with a fixed amount. Continuous increment in the investment per period with a fixed amount. Suppose say G. So this condition we consider an arithmetic gradient. So similarly, similar to this arithmetic gradient, some gradients are like this. Some gradients are geometrical gradient. Another gradient is a geometrical gradient. So we go through it. So this, if you look at this gradient, this will represent as a linear change. Or if you draw some graph, so this graph shows a linear variation. So we will get a straight line. For such type of the gradient. In continuous gradient, that will be some exponential nature will be found. We'll go through afterwards. So this is arithmetic gradient. Some linear variation we will observe.